All right, so I think it goes without saying. We've said it before. 2025 is definitely the best year ever for sneakerheads, right? Before we get into this conversation today, do me a favor. If it's your first time here, hit that notification bell down below so you can stay on top of the content as we drop it. Like, subscribe, or share us out to your friends, comment. And if you've been here before, thanks for rocking out with our content. All right, so today I wanted to talk about where we are in sneakers this year. Now as we're getting closer to the fall, it's I think first day of autumn by the time this drops. So we've gone through most of the year. I know people were talking in April and March about sneaker of the year, things like that. But that's a conversation I like to wait until kind of the year has gone on a good bit, so we can see everything that's dropping. We can get some things in hand, see what we think about them, right? And I'm going to say right now, man, like if I don't buy anything else this year, I've had an amazing sneaker year. I've missed on some things, some things I really wanted, but I copped a lot of stuff that I really, really wanted. I was able to help out some friends along the way, major drops that came along, man, and was thankful to hit. So let's just talk about it. So I think this year, one of the most monumental OGs dropped this year in a remix version, and that of course is the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic Reimagined, right? Nike gave us this shoe that is definitely, highly regarded as probably the best Air Jordan 5 ever. The MJ played in, black with the white laces. They gave us Reimagined with the piping hits, with this reflective 3M around the piping along the panels. And I think it just added a little something extra to the shoe, or the icy outsole. And just the overall look of the shoe is dope. And it went crazy. This shoe was an instant hit, man, commanding some $400 and $500 on the secondary market. I was able to actually cop 2 pair, which I didn't plan on copping 2 pair, but they did a restock and I hit on that one too. But anyway, one of the top pairs in my opinion of 2025, but I got a couple more and I just want to see where y'all line up with what we're looking at for sneaker of this year, right? I always talk about sneaker of the year being something that I feel is, they changed the game or did something that hadn't been done before, and made this shoe one of those ones where, you lose sleep because you're thinking about that shoe and missing on it. And like, man, how can I cop it? What should I do? Should I pull the trigger? Should I not pull the trigger? So I think it's that kind of shoe. There's a lot of creativity that's dropped, but that's where I'm at with sneaker of the year. All right, so Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic, I think is one of them ones for sure for 2025. I think you could not get through this year without a pair that released that we didn't really even have a wide release ever, in the past 20 years ago. And I'm talking about the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. Man, oh man, oh man, this is a shoe that I always wanted. Saw it in Flight Club and stores like that, sitting behind that glass case for $15,000, $20,000. And then they gave us, a release this year, a wide release, Nike Air on the back, just true to the OG cut and everything, man. Like, so excited to get this shoe in my collection. This is one that for sneakerheads that have been around and know, the history of the shoe, the 72 pairs, friends and family, the small little raffle that they did. This was a shoe that really never fully released. And it's been out there on secondary for years and years, people paying big dollars, 10 racks or better for this shoe. We got it for $260, basically shipped to home. What was retail on this one? $230, I think it was. But anyway, dope, man, in the collection. So glad to get it. And up there, like, this is tough for me to say this is not sneaker of the year. But again, it's in my probably my top 2, top 3. So for sure. But the last one I want to talk about is one that I did miss on initially. Because of some double ups and things, I was able to come up on a pair and waited long enough. Couldn't wait any more. It was one that I'm a Jordan 4 lover, so you might know what this is, but it's none other than the Air Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick. This shoe was a game changer for me. The colorway, the bike air on the back, man, like doing that, touching that back tab and putting bike air on it was so dope. The overall, like that orangish, reddish orange brick, suede effect all around the shoe. The brick panel around the edge that's all rough and hard to, just got that kind of rough feel to it. The midsole, you got like a reddish translucent, and everything else is, man, just the cushioning is dope. Overall, man, just the best, in my opinion, Air Jordan 4 to drop this year. Nigel Sylvester and Jordan Brand did their thing with the, the Jordan Biking Company circa 2017. When Nigel Sylvester joined the Jumpman team. This shoe, man, this is that one for me. I know, again, there's been a lot of creativity this year, a lot of things been done with sneakers, but I feel like this one, yeah, it just changed the game. I don't have a Jordan 4, never had a Jordan 4 in my collection with like a color similar to this, made like this, like a mud guard, that's done up in some different type of texture material. We got the mini swoosh that Nigel Sylvester loves, and again, Bike Air on the heel, man, just dope. And I know, we got other things still dropping, right? Travis Fragment. It's just another Jordan 1 Low Travis. Like, it's not a game changer for me. It's kind of like rinse and repeat. That got pushed back, of course, to November. So we got those coming. We got Air Jordan 11 Gammas dropping towards the end of the year, Bugs Bunny 8s, and just a bunch of other stuff that Nike's dropping. City Pack, Jordan 11s, all kinds of some things out there that I'm like, but this is one right here. This and maybe the Bread 85 special release that happened this year were some game changers. But again, that's classic OG wear. This was a whole new take, right? Totally monochromatic for the most part, except the mudguard and little breakups in the sole, the midsole and outsole. But where do y'all land with this? Is this sneaker of the year? I've heard so many people saying yes, without a doubt. Where do you land? Where do you land? Is this sneaker of the year? Is this top 3? Is this top 5? Or is this not in your top at all? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you tap in on the socials @RealDaddySeed and sub up on your way out, man. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.